Hi, I'm Oliver Age 24 and you're watching Game Dev Corner. Subscribe for regular videos about making and marketing indie games. Today I'm going to be talking about killing your game with a handgun apparently, so let's talk about that. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking about indie developers, hobby developers, and personal projects, rather than a studio cancelling their game, because obviously there's a lot more to think about, and I don't own a studio, so I'm probably not the best person to be giving out advice about that. First of all, for context, I have quite a short attention span. So for a long time, I'd start a project, work on it for a little while, and then I'd have a new idea that I wanted to work on. The new idea would always seem more exciting than my current game, so I'd always jump ship and start working on the new one instead. Eventually, the novelty of the new game would wear off, and the cycle would repeat. Another issue I had is that I'd start a project thinking it might take a few weeks, but it would end up taking a few months and start to look like it was going to take a few years. So how do you decide whether to kill your current project and start a new one, or to stick with your current project? So when I work on a game now, I've started to ask myself 3 questions. 1. How long do I think this project would take? I try to reasonably estimate how long I think a game will take to make, and then I double it because it always ends up taking twice as long as I think it's going to. 2. What outcomes do I want from the project? It could be because you think it will sell well, or because you think there's a gap in the market, or because you want to learn new skills, or even just because you want the enjoyment of making it. It could also be any other outcome or reason. And 3, what should the project look like after that amount of time? It's no use estimating how long a game will take to make if you don't know what it will look like when it gets to that stage. Try to plan what features and content you'll have and what quality it will be. So quality, outcomes, and deadline. I'm going to call it the quad method. Fantastic. Then, as I work on the game, I keep comparing it back to those original answers. And there's 3 more questions to think about. 1. Are you on target to finish the game in the time that you expected? 2. Are you getting the outcomes you expected from the project? And if not, does it still look like you will do? 3. Is the game looking the way you thought it would at this point in terms of features, content, and quality? If any of these questions or answers have changed since you originally started the project, then you might want to re-evaluate the project and answer the original questions again. Once you've answered them again, you've got 3 options. 1. Continue working on the game using the new answers and the new plan. 2. Rethink what the game is and transform it into something else. And 3. Kill the game. Accept, transform, or kill. Or plan of attack, if you see what I did there. Now, if new opportunities or new ideas come along while you're working on your current project, you could answer the quad questions for the new idea and then compare the answers to your current game. And then try to figure out which one has the best return on investment. Or just follow your heart, because deep down, you'll probably know which is the right one. And finally, it is really difficult to cancel a game, because you probably still see the potential that you originally saw in the idea, and that is difficult to let go of. I think the best way to counter that is to be as honest as possible with your estimations for the quality, outcomes, and deadline, and then see if it still holds up. In conclusion, if a game is taking longer than you thought it would, it's not the quality that you thought it would be, and you're not getting the outcomes you expected, it's probably time to reevaluate it. Then you can either accept the new estimations, transform the game, or kill it. If you found this video interesting or useful, please subscribe for the next one. If you have any questions or your own advice, or you want to talk about anything that I've discussed, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye!